President Joe Biden gets a huge snub from the president of Mexico. Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador says that he will not attend the Summit of the Americas, which President Biden will be leading. EWTN News Nightly is covering this international event in Los Angeles. White House correspondent Owen Jensen takes us there. Owen?
Tracy, great to see you. As leaders from the Western Hemisphere gather here in Los Angeles to discuss the challenges they face here in the 21st century, the list of countries actually coming here to Los Angeles is shrinking.
President Joe Biden will travel later this week to Los Angeles to host the Summit of the Americas, but the summit will be minus one major player.
Mi representación y en la del gobierno.
Mexican President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador said there cannot be a summit if all countries are not invited. He wanted Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela to attend, but Washington refused. Just recently, we spoke with the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, which told us,
and allowing these countries to participate, of course, would be self-defeating, because these countries, more than anyone else in the region, represent a pushback against human rights, democracy, good governance, transparency, corruption.
Even with Mexico not showing up at the Summit of the Americas, one issue certain to take center stage, the nonstop flow of migrants at the U.S. southern border.
It's a little bit tricky for the administration because they have this open borders policy. It's not an accident, it's intentional.
And what would be Ken Cuccinelli's message to the Biden administration?
I'd give them a message they don't want to hear, and that is they should be pressing hard for cooperation for every country in the hemisphere to slow down illegal immigration coming in and to speed up repatriation of people who come here illegally.
Separately tonight, the White House slams the Louisiana legislature, saying its abortion bill, quote, will criminalize abortion with no exceptions for rape or incest and punish reproductive health care professionals with up to 10 years in prison.
Now, back to the Summit of the Americas, also to be discussed, the pandemic, inflation, and preserving democracies. And at the White House, the press secretary said today they've had candid engagement with the president of Mexico. Again, Mexico not showing up for this. Just how many more countries refuse to come here to Los Angeles, of course, remains to be seen. In Los Angeles, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.